welcome to Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. The Lees-McRae Bobcats are taking on the Lincoln Memorial University Rail Splitters here tonight in women's basketball. It's going to be an exciting matchup. I'm Justin Perillo. I'm a student athlete here on the cycling team at Lees-McRae College. I'm here with Rashad Felton of the men's basketball team. Rashad, thanks for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
What do you think about this matchup tonight?
Well, the Lincoln Memorial girls seem pretty big inside, so that'll be a good test for our big men down low, and it'll be a fast-paced game.
It's going to be a good game for sure. We definitely have some exciting players to watch here. Both freshmen, Bree Forbes and Alexis Ammons on the Bobcats, are leading scorers so far in the 2 games on the season. So we'll look for them to shake things up for the Rail Splitters tonight. I'm excited for this. Are you, Rashad?
Yeah, I am. I mean, it's first home game for the girls, you know. It's an exciting feeling.
We're going to hope that the stands fill up here just in a bit as we come back for the tip ball and the starting lineups. Stay tuned. And welcome to Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. Bobcats are taking on the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. It's a non-conference game for the Bobcats, and they're both 0-2. I'm Justin Perillo. I'm here tonight with Rashad Felton. Rashad, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to do a little national anthem here, so we'll be right back.
The singing of our national anthem being performed this evening by Miss Aisha Thompson.
And wonderful national anthem there. And we got starting lineups for both teams coming out. Number 12, Jasmine Kelly. This is the Rail Splitters starting lineup. Number 15, Shay Coker. Number 22, Megan Pittman. Number 23, Sydney Anderson. And number 32, Josie Harding. And the starting lineup for the Lees-McRae Bobcats. Number 1, Caitlin Brown. Number 3, Brenna Hardman. Number 5, Mackenzie Blankenship. Number 12, Markia Stacy. And Alexis Ammons, number 20. And the Bobcats are led by head coach Williams. So as I said before, both teams 0-2 on the season. Rough starts for the Bobcats and the Rail Splitters here. And it's going to be a good matchup, though. Both these teams evenly matched.
Yeah, both teams are pretty small, I mean, Lincoln Memorial bigger than us, but compared to other teams, it's small. I feel like this is going to be a big game for guard play today.
Is it? Yeah, I feel like Lees-McRae is going to have their work cut out for them, obviously being a little bit smaller team on the court here tonight, judging by size, but I think they have some fresh talent out there, and they're going to show it tonight.
First home game of the season, I look for Lees-McRae to get after it.
Definitely. Home field advantage here at Williams Gymnasium, Lees-McRae College. First home opener of the season for the Bobcats, looking to take a W. We're getting ready for tip-off here in just a moment. It's up. Rail Splitters taking that one off the start.
Lees-McRae comes out in the zone.
Now is that zone defense just so they can set up and try and feel for what the Rail Splitters are doing?
Yeah, the Rail Splitters going to have an advantage inside, so this will be a way to compact that.
So Rail Splitters just moving the ball around, trying to find an open shot here.
Foul.
And we have our first foul of the game here tonight.
Mackenzie Blankenship.
So Bobcats can't come up with a rebound here, but Rail Splitters first to put points on the board.
That'll be a key tonight, Dustin. If Lees-McRae can win the rebound war, they'll have a good chance to win this game.
So they might have the size disadvantage, but they need to get those rebounds. We see Bobcats put it up, can't quite get it. Rebound up by the Rail Splitters. Lincoln Memorial trying to get by this zone defense here from the Bobcats.
Another bucket inside, man. That's going to kill him.
It is. You see the Rail Splitters making easy passes, like you said, to the inside. That's going to be tough. The Bobcats definitely need to adjust for that.
Yeah. The Rail Splitters on the 2-3 zone, trying to slow us down. We have a lot of quick guards.
Oh. That was a nice shot there by number 3, Brenna Hardnett, one of the Bobcats' leading scorers for this season so far.
She'll be big for them tonight.
Definitely. Both her and Alexis Emmons, freshmen, are top scorers for the Bobcats this season. Definitely looking to put up some points here. Bobcats down 4-0 early in this first half. Rail Splitters passing across the court, going on the inside again.
Another shot.
Just another. They're making it easy. They're using the size advantage.
30-second timeout by Coach Williams.
So Coach Williams looking a little mad on the sideline over there. I think she has every right to be, though, as the Bobcats are down 6 points right away.
Yeah.
That's not an easy deficit, you know. I mean, to come out to and not have any points on the board.
The Rail Splitters just have more energy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is going their way right now. They have to play aggressive, Lees-McRae on defense, and look to swing the ball on offense.
Yeah. I think Coach Williams is just trying to adjust her players to what they're doing and to what the Rail Splitters are doing. Maybe get that same momentum, that energy going out on the court that we see the Rail Splitters have tonight. So, I think they're adjusting things right now. We'll see how they come back out of this timeout. And as we mentioned before, the Bobcats starting this season a little rough, losing both of their first games against Tusculum and Mars Hill at the Tusculum Classic. So that was a tough weekend for the Bobcat girls here. But, this home opener is a good chance for them to come out and take the first win of the season. Definitely against a fairly evenly matched team once they adjust a few things around.
See how Lees-McRae comes out of this timeout.
We'll see if they can put a little bit of energy from Coach Williams.
Yeah, she's fired up.
She is. Maybe take that a little bit of energy and put it out on the court. Whatever works.
Yeah.
So Bobcat's going to set up here with the ball.
Markia Stacy has the ball. Rail Splitters change to a man-to-man defense.
So Rail Splitters switching up their defense maybe to slow the Bobcats down and keep them from scoring.
Bobcats coming out in the flex offense, trying to move the ball a little bit. Turnover by the Bobcats.
That was knocked away, almost taken, but knocked out of bounds by Bobcats.
I'm looking for this next possession down the floor to be a key one. If they get a bucket, they might have a chance to cut this deficit down.
Yep. So Bobcats really need to stop this inside here and get those rebounds. There we go. So we have a foul.
A little full court man-to-man by the Rail Splitters.
So Bobcats coming back with that one, stopping them on that drive. Let's see if they can make something happen on offense here. See Mackenzie Blankenship with the ball here. Blankenship just looking for teammates, trying to open something up, maybe create some space.
They need to
offense.
give the ball inside, Dustin. She's wide open. They're just not getting a lot done on offense.
They're not moving the ball, as quickly. We saw them come out and move the ball decently actually on those first 2 drives down the court, but couldn't make it happen as they're shooting from outside. So Blankenship again just looking to create something, and there goes the shot clock. Not enough time, honestly. They need to get around that Rail Splitters defense.
Bria Forbes checks in the game. She'll be a big player for them tonight, too. She's a good scorer.
Definitely going to have to be an impact player tonight. So we see the Rail Splitters here on another drive. Making it look easy moving it into the basket there.
They're really attacking that middle of that zone.
They are. They know the weakness. They came out and they attacked it from the beginning. So Bobcats push down. Forbes tries to get it inside.
Got a foul on the Rail Splitters.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Megan Pittman of the Rail Splitters. So Bobcats a chance to put some points up. Another opportunity here. Caitlin Brown at the top.
It's a good look by Markia Stacy.
It was definitely a nice attempt there. We'll see Bobcats can't come up with a rebound and Rail Splitters move it back down. Anderson shooting that one way over. Bobcats come up with a rebound.
A turnover by the Bobcats.
Anderson coming back. And we see
another foul on the Bobcats.
Another foul. So second foul of the game for the Bobcats here.
Dustin, it's just hustle right now. We're being out-hustled, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it is, definitely. You can see the speed of both teams just playing through on the court. So Sydney Anderson taking these shots for the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. And that's 2 for the Rail Splitters. They're up 10-0 right now against the Bobcats. Bobcats really going to make something happen here. See the Rail Splitters still playing man-to-man on.
Have a little 2-2-1 full court press by the Rail Splitters. They're really being aggressive on defense. I think this is
But it's working for them.
It is.
Just by the score, you would never be able to tell, but it definitely is working for them almost.
It is.
So Bobcats really going to figure something out here.
Man-to-man.
See Bria Forbes passing to Emmons and
Good shot by Caitlin Brown.
Brown put points on the board for Bobcats here.
The Rail Splitters are playing a switching defense, so the Bobcats can take advantage of that.
There's a good read there from Brown to get their points on the board for the Bobcats here. So Rail Splitters looking to create some space, passes across.
Good box out by Bria Forbes. Looking to push the ball is Marquia Stacy's.
And here we go, Bobcats with a quick rush up into the inside here. Ammons can't quite hold on to it.
I don't agree with that call right there.
So a little disagreement. We see the players on the court were a little in disagreement with that call as well. So Rail Splitters with another opportunity.
You know, the weak spot in their zone, Dustin, is they're not guarding the corners, and it's really starting to hurt them. Good hands by Marquia Stacy.
So Bobcats maybe figuring things out a little bit here as the game goes on. And that's going to be another foul on the Bobcats, third one of the night. Forbes. That's her first of the night.
Good talking out there by the Bobcats.
See a little bit more communication. I was just about to say that the Bobcats are speaking up out there.
They can't get a rebound in there, Dustin.
They just had 2 opportunities to get a rebound and they failed.
Another offensive rebound.
It's tough with the Rail Splitters. You see the size over the Bobcats. They have a little bit of a height advantage tonight. Not much, but just enough. So we see it's 12-2 here. Just under 4.5 minutes left in the first period. Bobcats go inside.
That was a good look, Dustin, against the trap. The Lincoln Memorial's trapping out of the 2-3 zone in the corners. They got to look backside. It's wide open.
So Bobcats taking advantage of that, definitely. You know, I think they're starting to read their defense a little bit better. We see a little bit more ball movement coming from the Bobcats, definitely.
Look inside, look inside.
Stacy passes to Forbes. Forbes moving around, creating space. Shot clock winds down. She looks for Ammons on the inside and can't quite get it. That one's going over her head and out of bounds. So Rail Splitters here, another opportunity. Bobcats doing a better job moving the ball offensively too, as well. You know, so if they can just, like you said, rebounds are a key tonight.
Yes.
They need to get those rebounds. So Rail Splitters trying to create some space, tried to go inside, and great defense from the Bobcats there to stop that.
Another offensive rebound.
Bobcats coming up with that.
Tie up on the ball. Bobcats ball.
Ammons coming up with the rebound, and we see
Lexus Norwood checking into the game.
some substitutions here.
She'll be good for them on defense. She's a feisty defensive player.
That's good. Bobcats picking up a little strength on defense tonight. So Norwood looking for a teammate, driving in, passes back out. Ammons here.
The rebound by Kaden Brown.
Brown coming up with a big rebound there for the Bobcats. Looks inside for Ammon, and we got another foul on the Rail Splitters. That's number 32, Josie Harding. We see some substitutions for the Rail Splitters.
Alexis Norwood ran out of bounds right there.
Norwood really fighting for that one. She almost ran into the bench there. Good fight by the Bobcats here, though. Really having to work against that man defense.
Yeah, Lincoln Memorial's really aggressive in that man defense.
So Forbes looking for a teammate at the top. Passes inside. Fortunately, Stacy can't quite make it in as she hits the underside of the basket. The Rail Splitters drive down, go inside real easy, put some points up on the board. We see it's 14-2. Bobcats down considerably.
Bad shot by Bria Forbes.
Forbes puts it up. can't make it.
Good steal by Makia Stacy.
Stacy moving the ball down the court real quick here. This is what the Bobcats need to do.
Good take.
She almost had that one too. That would have been a big pickup for the Bobcats as they need these points.
That'll be vital for the Bobcats as well, is pushing the ball. Lincoln Memorial has a great half-court defense, so they need to beat it down floor.
Gotta make them run too, you know, tire them out. It's a big key of the game.
Yes. First shot good.
Stacy putting some points up for the Bobcats.
Mackenzie Blankenship checks into the game. A little full court pressure by the Bobcats.
Stacy making those shots look easy. Bobcats switching to a defensive mode here. They're still down 10 points. It's a big deficit here as we just hit under the 2-minute mark in the first period. See Lincoln Memorial just making it look easy on the last couple drives into the basket as they did when they first came out, and that's how they're getting points on the board here.
I really see a lot of good things happening on the Bobcats defense. They just really have to secure that inside.
They do. So Ammons puts it up. So we see a foul on the Lincoln Memorial, number 15, Shea Coker, and number 1, Caitlin Brown for the Bobcats is taking this shot. Substitutions for the Bobcats. We see Stacy comes out and Bria Hardnett goes in. Brown putting a point up on the board for the Bobcats. They're at a 15-point deficit still, but like you said, definitely making things look a little bit better out on court. A little bit more speed, aggressive.
Good defense by the Bobcat forces a 10-second violation. That's what they need, Dustin, more aggressive defense.
Take advantage of stuff like that, you know, and I mean, Lincoln Memorial definitely not expecting it here, as we saw, you know, they took some early points, but, you know, they're not sure what to expect from the Bobcats yet, so good read by the Bobcats there. Hardnett. Norwood back to Hardnett. Passes to Ammon on the inside. Bobcats moving the ball around real quick. Need to get it on the inside there. Looking for Ammons. Ammons puts it up. Can't quite get it. Looking. Rail Splitters come up with a rebound. Both teams definitely playing a lot more aggressively, but Bobcats moving the ball around offensively. Might actually have a chance to put some more points on the board here.
See if the Bobcats can get something good with 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
That was a big basket for the Lincoln Memorial.
Like I said, Dustin, the corner is a vital spot in their zone. They got to talk and communicate about that spot.
They do. They definitely do. So the Bobcats playing some aggressive defense here. Clock winding down, 5. And that's gonna do it for the first half. First period's over here as the Bobcats down 5-19 against Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. And that is gonna be a tough deficit for the Bobcats to make up, but you know, I think Coach Williams is gonna try and adjust a few things here. And like you said, they have work to do.
Yes, they do. The full court pressure is a good thing they can try and add to the game right now. They got a turnover on the first possession. Offensively, they need to move the ball. I mean, they're looking inside. They just got to not force passes.
Right.
Lincoln Memorial's pushing the ball, and they need to stop the ball in transition. If they can do all these things, and they can slowly but surely cut down that deficit.
Definitely. towards the end of that second half, they really looked really great, and we're gonna look forward to this second period coming up very shortly. Stay tuned for a little while, and we'll be back for more. And welcome back. Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. Bobcats taking on the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Currently down 5-19 here as their first home opener at Williams Gymnasium. So as we said, Bobcats got their work cut out for them in this second period.
They come out aggressive, Dustin.
Oh.
Good hands by Bria Hardnett. Bobcats switch to a man-to-man.
So Bobcats making things difficult here for the Rail Splitters. Rail Splitters trying to go inside.
Got a double dribble.
Double dribble here on the Rail Splitters. So that's going to be a good opportunity for the Bobcats here.
A little full court pressure by the Rail Splitters. Let's see if they can get a good possession on this shot.
They definitely need it. A lot of pressure here from the Lincoln Memorial, but Bobcats moving the ball around really well. Norwood at the top, Forbes over to Blankenship. Inside to Ammons, Ammons puts it up. And
that's
Forbes.
A bad call on the referee's end, over the back on Bria Forbes.
So we saw a little player disagreement out there on that call, but on Forbes, and Lincoln Memorial coming up with the ball.
You know, Dustin, I see something good there. Really looking into the post, which is their bread and butter. They just got to convert.
Gonna take advantage of it. So Forbes almost coming up with the steal, can't quite keep it in bounds. It's gonna be a Rail Splitter ball.
Got an issue with the shot clock here.
So officials resetting the shot clock. Bobcats definitely looking more aggressive out on defense, not leaving anything open.
Got a box out.
But they need to get those rebounds. As we see, as in the first half, Bobcats can't come up with the rebounds, and that's what's killing them, you know? When Lincoln Memorial gets a few tries on the shot, that's where they get their points.
You know, Dustin, Lincoln Memorial's switching on everything, so they need to use more backdoor cuts.
So Norwood goes up, can't quite get over it. And so we see the height come into factor here for Lincoln Memorial against the Bobcats.
Good defense by Mackenzie Blankenship. Marquia Stacy checks back in the game.
Hardnett and Forbes coming out. I mean, so Bobcats moving things inside, putting pressure on, and Ammons puts one up easy.
Yeah, see, that's what they need more of, ball screens. That was a good shot.
Like you said, they need to take advantage of what they're good at, and keep doing that.
Good defense by Marquia Stacy.
Stacy coming up
behind the back steal.
Coming out big for the Bobcats there.
That'll give them a little momentum, definitely, Dustin.
Definitely.
Good pressure defense by Marquia Stacy.
Ammons coming up big with a good rebound for the Bobcats. We see Norwood passing up to Blankenship, moving the ball quick here for the Bobcats, trying to get in that offensive zone and set up faster than Lincoln Memorial can get down there. Moving it in, Ammons goes up
good
and
shot
puts
by
another
Ammons.
one up. So Bobcats closing the gap, 11-21, just under 7 minutes in this second period.
See if they can cut this deficit down, Dustin. No communication on the floor. She got a wide open layup.
Bobcats leaving her open on the inside. That's dangerous. We saw that earlier in the game. That's how they got up so early. You see Emmons goes up again. No call on that. And that's going to be calling Norwood against the Bobcats. So that's Norwood's first call of the night.
You know, it's a long game, Dustin, but I feel like they're finally picking it up a little bit.
I think the Bobcats are starting to figure things out. You know, Coach Williams must have, switched things around maybe a little bit, talked to her players, and, told them what's going on that they can't see. I think it really helps to have that.
Got Caitlin Brown checking back into the game. Rebounded by Caitlin Brown. It's a good opportunity to push the ball.
This is a really good opportunity for the Bobcats. We see them move up quick. Stacy.
Good job by Markia Stacy. You know, she can utilize her speed. You know, she's a really quick guard.
We saw her do that right there. That's a perfect example of her utilizing her speed right there. Drives into the basket real quick before anyone even notices. Points up on the board there for the Bobcats. So Bobcats looking to get a rebound, can't quite get it, leaves one open. And that's gonna be Bobcat ball.
That's good hustle from the Bobcats right there.
It is. Good pressure on them too, forcing them inside and not letting them have that shot and making them pass it back out. You really see that affect the Lincoln Memorial's momentum and energy and everything. It tires them out. They worry about having to get rid of the ball quick, so.
They're really starting to string together a couple stops.
So good momentum here from the Bobcats. We see Stacy.
They want to keep her high. She scored a couple baskets.
Yep. So Norwood looking for her teammates, looking to create some space as shot clock winds down.
Good job by Alexis Norwood.
That's going to be a foul on Lincoln Memorial. See some substitutions for the Bobcats as Ammons goes out and Fluitt goes in.
Free throw for Alexis Norwood. Bobcats ball off a mishandled ball.
A little bit of mishandling on the ball there for Lincoln Memorial. Bobcats get another shot at it here.
Another basket for Caitlin Brown.
Brown coming up big off of that opportunity. That is what the Bobcats need to capitalize on. Closing this gap real quick here as we see the Bobcats down 17-23. The deficit was way bigger before.
They switched to that man-to-man defense, and it's really paying off for them.
Yeah, ever since then.
Another wide open layup for the Rail Splitters, man. That's not good.
If Bobcats have done a good job, communicating before on that, but every now and then Lincoln Memorial sees that opportunity and goes for it every single time. So Bobcats going to switch a few things around, maybe close this up.
That's a charge on Alexis Norwood. Got a media timeout here.
So that's Norwood's second foul, and we see the Bobcats definitely playing a little bit more aggressively though, and looking up to put more points on the board as we see some great drives back to back from players like Stacy and Brown and all these Bobcat girls out here really making things happen.
Yeah, you just see a lot of people coming in and giving good energy and making plays. That's what they were lacking at the beginning, but it's really picked up here.
Yeah, I mean, before we couldn't even hear ourselves think, over here with the Lincoln Memorial sideline being so loud, but Bobcats definitely starting to prove that tonight that they're here to win in their home opener. I think Coach Williams is just going over a few things that they might have missed here, like that open inside on a couple shots there they missed, and that was the capital. What Lincoln Memorial really capitalized on.
They're not really talking on defense. They have to communicate better on screens. That's why the backside continues to be open. This is a good sign for the Bobcats, though. Being aggressive, taking it to the basket. Good things. The three-point shot will come.
It will.
Three-point shot will come.
Yeah, Bobcats definitely moving the ball a little bit better and have more energy out there all around on both sides. It really helps. We see officials blow the whistle, and Lees-McRae back into that man defense.
Good defense by Alexis Norwood, forces a jump ball.
That's really good defense by Norwood. Yeah, that's a good opportunity for the Bobcats.
That is her key. She's a great defensive player. She comes in and brings energy.
Stacy and Fluid just looking for some teammates here, trying to create some space. Bobcats taking advantage of this opportunity, don't want to waste it. Shot clock winding down below 10. Norwood, top of the key. That was a good shot by Norwood. Bobcats can't come up with a rebound. We see that's definitely an ongoing thing as the Bobcats trying to get those rebounds tonight.
Yeah, they're leaving the screener wide open. They need to look for the screener more on the ball screens.
We see the Lincoln Memorial just moves the ball down real quick and puts 2 points up on the board from the inside.
That was not a good play by Taylor to save the ball right there.
That was a tough ball to play, but Bobcats can't keep it in, and that's going to be Lincoln Memorial's another opportunity here on this drive.
Dustin, for Lincoln Memorial, if the Bobcats aren't going to go over the screen, they need to be able to knock that shot down.
Yeah.
Same for the Bobcats.
Definitely. So we see Coach Williams getting fired up about that non-call there. Players get knocked down inside, and Bobcats looking to make something happen.
Another good drive by Makia Stacy. She's really attacking that basket.
She is. She's using her speed to her advantage and her size even, Going against those bigger girls just doesn't faze her.
Good defense by Alexis Norwood, man. I told you, she's feisty, man.
She is. You said she'd make a difference for the first time she checked into this game on defense, and she's proven that for sure. So we see Brown checking in for Fluid, looking for the teammate.
Full court man-to-man by Lincoln Memorial. They're trying to pick up the pressure right now.
Bobcats only down by 10, 19-29, 2.5 minutes left on this. Norwood comes up with it. It's tough for the Bobcats here, trying to make things work. Bobcats lose that one. That was a tough opportunity to lose right there.
Yeah.
They did not need those points. For Lincoln
Have to
Memorial.
be smarter against the full court man.
They do. Ammons goes inside looking for the basket, can't make it. And they're gonna call foul on number 1, Caitlin Brown. That's her second, 4th for the team on tonight.
Coach Williams a little frustrated with some of the calls that's been happening.
I would be too, honestly. I'm not in total agreement on these either. Bobcats really need to make those rebounds. They had a good opportunity there. Second opportunity too, still can't make it. There we go. Bobcats finally catching a break. So Norwood checking out of the game. Looks like she had maybe an issue, something in her eye. Looks like she's going to be okay, though. That's Hardnett checking in for her.
See if the Bobcats can handle this full court pressure by the rail splitters.
Yeah, they're going to move this up there. Can't let what happened last time. Stacy using her speed again. Can't get it, though, and Lincoln Memorial coming up with that rebound. Going inside.
A little slow to getting back on defense. They have to really sprint back.
Hardnett was the only one there. She did what she could, but ref's going to call that one.
A foul, count the basket.
So 31, Brooke Taylor getting a shot here for Lincoln Memorial. And Bobcats get it off of, looks like it went off the foot, off the rebound, so. Blankenship keeping that one in bounds for the Bobcats by the tip of her feet. We'll see.
I mean, they're really putting pressure on these Lees-McRae guards. They have to be stronger with the ball and take their time.
Yeah, as we see in that call right there.
Good job by the Bobcats getting it in. See if they can utilize this possession.
Bobcats need to create some more momentum like they had going before. Good point streak there on a couple drives. Between Ammons and Stacy, I think they can get it going. Looking inside for Blankenship. That's taken away by the defense of Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln Memorial playing that man pretty well, but Bobcats doing it as well. Trying to get the rebound. Just again, Bobcats can't come up with those rebounds.
You know, they've been in position to get the rebound, and they just haven't secured it. They have to do a better job of going to the ball.
Almost every time they've almost had a hand on the ball too as well, but just can't, like you said, they can't secure it, they can't get it down. Leaving the man open and just bad read by the Bobcats there. We see just under 30 seconds left on this period. 35-19. Bobcats really need to put some points on the board.
They should be able to take this last shot.
Ammons, Blankenship, trying to create some space here. This man defense from Lincoln Memorial proving difficult for the Bobcats tonight.
Good shot by Stacy.
Stacy with the three-pointer for the Bobcats.
And that'll be half.
That was a nice way to end the half for the Bobcats, putting up that three. We see it's 22-35. Bobcats have a huge deficit. We'll see if they can come out in the second half, make some changes over the halftime, and come back and maybe put some more points on the board.
Yes, definitely. They did a good job of really fighting back into the game. Now they just have to continue.
And we're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for more as we go to halftime. And welcome to Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. This is halftime here at Williams Gymnasium. We see the Bobcats taking on Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters, and it's been an exciting game, but Bobcats down right now. They got a lot of work to do, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a fast-paced game, definitely, and Lincoln Memorial's best player, she got in foul trouble early, and the Bobcats utilized that.
It really made a difference in the first period as we saw Bobcats really come out with a huge deficit. I mean, they didn't even put points on the board till I think it was almost 10-0. So, Bobcats really had their work cut out for them. Like you said, they got in the deficit, but a little bit of taking advantage of opportunities is big for the Bobcats tonight.
Yeah, it was mostly energy. Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters came out fired up, and it really showed. And then Miss Williams did some subbing, and it really paid off.
Yeah, we saw Coach Williams really fired up on the sideline, transferring that to her teammates. I think, that had a lot to do with it as well. And Bobcats really finding the rhythm there. You saw a couple drives from Stacy and Ammons making great baskets just to put some points on the board and really get that energy going even higher than it was. So
yeah, that was key for Stacy to be aggressive. She's a really good player who can get to the basket. We saw Alexis Norwood playing great defense, and Ammons, she really was taking good shots.
Norwood out there really just proving why, they're playing man-to-man defense the whole night, as was the Rail Splitters. But, Bobcats really putting up a fight even though they were down. I think they knew they could come back for that.
Just some quick stats. The Rail Splitters have 10 turnovers and the Bobcats 10 turnovers. And the Rail Splitters have 10 assists and the Bobcats have 1 assist.
So we see Bobcats really trying to take advantage of that, like those opportunities. And I think, what we said a lot in the first half, we were repeating ourselves, that the Bobcats really need to make rebounds.
Yes.
And they had a lot of rebound opportunities. They might have got a hand on the rebound, but they didn't quite get it. I think in the second half, they're going to come back, work on that maybe. That's might be what Coach Williams is telling them to work on and improve for the second half.
Yeah, I really see Coach Williams coming out in man-to-man for the rest of the game. The zone was good for them at first, but lack of communication and lack of rebounding kind of held them back,
It was, yeah. It was leaving that inside open, and it was too easy for the Rail Splitters just to put easy points on the board. Bobcats with the zone really make it hard for them, and I think you're right. They're going to keep sticking to that for the rest of the game.
I'd love to see more full-court pressure from the Bobcats. The Rail Splitters have really picked it up on defense, and the Bobcats need to take care of the ball.
Definitely, yeah. I think once Bobcats can just utilize what they've been doing so far, keep it going, and maybe just capitalize on a couple of the mistakes and make baskets, definitely should turn this game right around for the Bobcats.
Definitely.
We're going to look forward to an exciting half here at Williams Gymnasium. Stay tuned for more Lees-McRae College Game of the Week.
Get out. That was burning his head,
And welcome back to Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. It's been an exciting matchup here tonight as we see the Bobcats taking on Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Bobcats taking a deficit here right now as we go into the second half. It's 22-35, but as we just talked about, Rashad, they definitely have their work cut out for them, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, they just have to utilize their speed and really rebound this quarter. This the rest of the quarters.
Yeah.
Coach Williams, she's going to keep them fired up, and they just have to come out with energy.
She definitely will. I think we saw her energy transfer to her players in the first period, moving into the second period, and this second half is crucial for the Bobcats. They really need to do some work and stop all of those drives by the Rail Splitters, just to keep them from scoring on the inside and everything. It's really important.
Another key factor for Lees-McRae these last two quarters will be taking care of the ball. Both teams have picked it up full court, so they really have to take care of the ball.
They have.
Lincoln Memorial starts out with the ball.
And we see the Bobcats really need to take advantage of the opportunities they're given, whether that's the turnovers by the Rail Splitters. So,
Definitely.
Bobcats, like I said, got their work cut out for them, but I think they're going to come out and definitely trying to take a win in this home opener tonight.
They come out in man-to-man aggressively. We see Worley back in the game after getting two fouls early on.
So shot clock winding down for Lincoln Memorial, goes inside. Can't make it, that's going to reset.
See a little bit of what was going on in the first half with that offensive rebound.
Yeah. Good aggressiveness from the Bobcats there, though, on defense. We saw them, the Rail Splitters really have to fight to get that basket. And that's what they need to do.
Definitely.
Run that shot clock down and just make them really hustle for it.
Another offensive rebound by the Rail Splitters. Foul on number 1, Caitlin Brown. Oh, excuse me, Alexis Ammons. Her first foul.
So Bobcats really, we said it in the halftime. They need to come up with those rebounds here. That's their opportunity for the second half. I think that's one of the big keys to this, to moving the the score around here.
You know, when you're a small team like the Bobcats, communication and gang rebounding is really key.
It is. It definitely is. So there we go. Ammon's coming up big for the Bobcats, finding Blankenship on the other side of the court. Stacy.
Good pass from
Brown. Can't come up with the offensive rebound. That's huge. You know, that was a missed opportunity again by the Bobcats.
That was a good sign of offense. Stacy got a backdoor cut.
It was definitely a good move on the whole team there, moving the ball around real quick.
See a little more full court pressure by the rail splitters.
Yep. Blankenship on the other side taking the shot.
You know, that's what they'll need to do more. Push the ball ahead, look for early offense.
In the first period, we saw a little bit of difficulty for the Bobcats getting inside because of the size difference here. And you know, I think if they can get ahead, like you said, it'll change things around. It'll open up those opportunities. Blankenship to Stacy, looking to make some space here between Lincoln Memorial's man defense. Hammond's inside.
Good pass from Brown.
Great read there, as Ammons is going to get the shot.
You know, I don't think Lees-McRae has quite figured out Lincoln Memorial's switching defense, but once they figure that out, they'll have good success. It's going to click really well,
yeah. I think they're getting better. We see the progression here as they've definitely had more opportunities, but
Alexis Ammons misses the first shot.
Ammons, a freshman here for the Bobcats. Also a leading scorer, though, as they've had 2 games this season.
Yeah, she played against my high school, man.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I'm sure she put up some points then, too, as she's been a big player tonight for the Bobcats, and they can't keep that one in.
See, good defense by the Bobcats, forces them to turn over on full court pressure.
So Bobcats forcing the turnover there again. Stacy moving up court.
You know, they really struggle when they have to run half-court sets. So let's see if they can get a good shot out of this one.
Trying to create some space here, and that's going to be a double dribble.
I feel like she just lost her mind right there.
Yeah. I think she was focusing too much on trying to find an open player and kind of just lost sight of what she was doing, but
see some full court pressure by the Bobcats.
Bobcats not wanting to let this one go easy, but it's going inside.
Good defense by Ammons, not able to secure the rebound.
Still can't get the double rebound here.
You know, they really need to get a hold of those rebounds.
It's another key to the game. It's big for the Bobcats. They have the size deficit here, so Bobcats and Lincoln Memorial with the full court press not making it easy for them to even pass it in.
They have a really good ball handler, Stacy.
Stacy's speed and like you said, her ball handling skills have definitely helped them tonight. She's got a couple points on the board for the Bobcats. Definitely creating a lot of opportunities for them. That's a missed opportunity, though.
We see another turnover by the Bobcats.
It's not good for them, as you see the rail splitters putting more points on the board, widening that gap, 23 to 39.
I told you they would have to come out with energy, and it seems right now the rail splitters have the energy.
Yep. This is almost a repeat of the first half in the second half, as we saw Bobcats didn't have anything.
Good ball movement.
So Hardnett looking for an open here. Takes the shot. Doesn't quite get it as rail splitters come up with a rebound. Lincoln Memorial looking for the inside. And that's going to be a nice opportunity for the Bobcats.
Good box out by Brown.
Brown coming up big for the Bobcats here.
Ooh, we have a key moment in this game right now. They have 4 fouls Number 22 has 4 fouls.
So that's big on Lincoln Memorial.
See another 5 seconds by the Bobcats. Lincoln Memorial takes possession.
So Bobcats with the man defense again. That's going to be on Ammons. It's a call against
her second foul of the game.
Bobcats having their work cut out for them defending against this Lincoln Memorial team.
Good defense by the Bobcats right there.
Causing that double dribble. And that's going to be a Bobcat ball. Forbes taking this one. Finds Hardnett. Moving it way up here to Brown. Brown looking for that. Ammons trying to come up with a rebound.
That's what they need more of, Dustin. Push the ball, early offense.
Yeah, we saw there they had a great opportunity. You know, it was Lincoln Memorial a little slow to get down the court there, and Bobcats could have capitalized.
Good out of bounds play there. Bria Fowles going to the line for 2.
So we see Forbes taking 2 for the Bobcats here. She's a leading scorer as well for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I'm looking for her to be more aggressive these 2 quarters. She really needs to look for her shot.
Definitely. I think right now all the Bobcats need to play a little bit more aggressive like they were at the end of that second half. We saw them, you know, just really pushing the ball and making things happen for themselves. We saw a couple drives back to back. And Forbes puts it up. Can't get that one.
See a little full court pressure by the Bobcats. Able to force the turnover, see? That's a good defensive possession for them.
That's what they need to do, and that's a good opportunity there. And we see Hardnett really making things happen.
Yeah.
Forbes at the top looking for a teammate on the inside. Ammons back to Forbes. Stacy just keeping it, opening something up on the inside here. Brown can't quite hold on to it. That's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats.
See full court pressure by the Bobcats.
That's
giving
nice.
the rail splitter a little trouble.
It is. It's definitely making things hard, but they need to get down that court a little bit quicker next time. That's going to be a good opportunity there for the Bobcats. Can't get a hand on the rebound, but you know when they both went up for it, turns out it's going to be Bobcats ball anyway.
They're just quicker to the ball on the glass right now, guys.
They are. Stacy waiting for teammates. She moves up court.
Good take by Bria Hardnett.
Hardnett going into the basket. Gets the foul she was looking for. Hardnett makes that one. Freshman from Greensboro, North Carolina. Doing a great job for the Bobcats tonight.
Definitely.
And she can't make the second one as Rail Splitters move that one down real quick to the other side of the court. We see they're making the full court press really quick, but then when they get down here, Bobcats get a little bit of time to regain this last 2 drives. Man-to-man defense making things difficult.
We got another foul on Ammons. I do not agree with that call there.
I don't think she does either by the look on her face. We see Coach Williams. So that's going to be a media timeout.
Williams was really upset about that call.
You know, I think it's fair enough to say, you know, a lot of people don't agree with that call here, but I don't think that one's going to get overturned there. We see Coach Williams definitely yelling at that. So Bobcats can't really make anything, not really making anything happen here in the second half, only scoring one basket so far. Scores 24-39, quite the deficit.
Williams showing a lot of motion. She needs her players to respond.
Yeah, I think we saw in the first timeout that they took in this game, you know, they came back out and they took what she gave them, and I think hopefully this media timeout really helps them out with that.
Yes.
So I think the Bobcats really, you know, they need to capitalize on a few things. They need to capitalize on mistakes made by Lincoln Memorial. They need to start getting more rebounds, both offensively and defensively, actually. I think that's a huge thing.
You know, I've noticed one thing that's been non-existent for both teams, and that's been the three-point shot.
It is, yeah. I think we've only seen, maybe one from each team tonight?
Yeah, and that the key to the game has really been defense. Both teams really playing aggressive defense, and it's really picking up the pace of the game.
I think you're right about the three-point shots that they can really help the Bobcats out, close that gap. So Hardnett here, moving up, full court press by the Bobcats, goes in, finds Forbes.
Good
Forbes,
pass.
there we go. Nice read by the Bobcats. Forbes there with a basket for the Bobcats, 26-39.
Good things happen when they push the ball.
That's good momentum for the Bobcats. They come out with a little bit more energy. See them really hustling and pushing hard aggressively. Oh, shot clock winds down, and Bobcats really looking to get that. And that's going to be a call on Ammons. That's going to be a call on Ammons, and Coach Williams is not happy about that one.
I agree with Coach Williams. That was two bad calls they missed in a row.
That was both bad calls on Ammons, too. I'm not sure what's going on there. The fans don't agree with it. Coach doesn't agree with it, and the players definitely don't agree with it.
Yeah.
They're calling this one a hold. So Bobcats can't quite catch the break here. As we see a foul on Ammon is really going to possibly cost them a little bit here.
You know, it's been really chippy between both sides. Both coaches don't agree with calls, but I mean, ultimately, these two calls will affect the Bobcats in either a good way or a bad way.
Right. Yeah, it could give them a little bit of energy and momentum, fire them up, and really force them to make some changes out here.
Where's Leo?
So I think both teams deliberating, maybe not really switching anything up as we see both sides doing it. And it looks like they're ejecting Coach Williams here from the game.
I mean, she has a good case. That was a
bad
good box
call.
out.
Yeah, I totally agree. It was a really bad call. And she was fired up about it, and I think she had every right to be. The officials don't quite agree with her side, and they're not going to let her. So Coach Williams for the Bobcats gone to the locker room. We see Lincoln Memorial taking their penalty shots here. Missing the first, making the second. has 1 left, as there was 2 team fouls on that play. And she makes the second, so score is 26-41. Bobcats with a big deficit and without their head coach, unfortunately. But, you know, this could be, like you said, this could be an opportunity for the Bobcats here.
You know, technical fouls are always tricky. They always, you know, give the opponents momentum, but when they're justified, they're justified.
Number 32, Josie Harding, taking shots for Lincoln Memorial right now.
This will be a 7-point swing.
She makes both of those easy. As we see Stacy moving up the court for the Bobcats. Real quick, goes inside. Can't make it. Ammon trying to come up with it.
She has the objective. She's doing a good job pushing the ball.
Stacy using her speed against Lincoln Memorial, as we saw her in the first half, really make some great drives there. I think she has the right idea. Definitely can capitalize on that as Brown goes up for it.
Good rebound by Forbes.
Good rebound by Forbes. Forbes putting it up but can't quite get it. Gets
rebound
another
by
rebound
Forbes.
here. Hardnett goes up. A
No
little bit
foul
much.
calls for the
Ammon's trying to come up
Bobcats.
with it. She does. But Rail Splitter's getting that one away. Goes down. And that's going to be a good ball for the Bobcats. And we see great defense from Stacy there on a 1v1 opportunity down the court.
Good defense for Stacy.
That was good hustle from Stacy, and you know, definitely proved there that, you know, Bobcats trying to turn this thing around.
Got a charge call on the Bobcats.
So that's going to be number 23, Fluid, for the Bobcats getting the call against her for the charge.
See the emotion really picking up in here.
Definitely. Bobcats saw their head coach just get ejected a little while ago, but it's not slowing them down. They're ready to come back out and fight. Putting the pressure on, man defense here for the Bobcats, as we've seen almost all game. Memorial just getting rebound after rebound. Bobcats can't quite get enough. The height difference is huge for the Bobcats.
They really need to find people and put bodies on them.
Call on Forbes. So one more for the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters here. Harding puts one up. One of the leading team scorers for Lincoln Memorial tonight.
Have a miscommunication on the substitution right there.
The Bobcats trying to make a substitution. Stacy moving the ball up. Bobcats getting into offensive setup real quick.
Good pass.
Fluid looking for it against 3 defenders.
See a good back door by Fluid.
So she's going to get the shots. Fluid with the first shot, makes that one. Putting a point on the board for the Bobcats. She's got one left. Doesn't make the second one, almost trying to make the rebound too. You see the man versus man come into effect and slow down Lincoln Memorial really quite a bit.
They really have to sit down and guard number 32 for Lincoln Memorial.
They do. It's a huge opportunity. We see Forbes getting a hand on the ball, but like we said before, they get a hand on the rebound, but they can't control it. So Stacy moving inside.
Good take by Marquia Stacy.
On the drive and gets the call.
Count the basket. She's going to the line for one.
See some substitutions. Fluid goes out. Ammons comes in for the Bobcats. Stacy with one shot here for the Bobcats. And that one's good. 3 points from Stacy there in that one drive. Great read. She's been a good team player tonight for the Bobcats.
Picking up full court man-to-man for the Bobcats.
That's going to be against the Bobcats. We see she's got 2 shots here. Misses the first one. Bobcats sub, Hardnett for Blankenship. She makes the second one. So Bobcats looking to move the ball real quick against the man defense. And that's going to be a call against Lincoln Memorial there.
See the speed of Stacy.
So she's got 2 on the line here. She makes that one. And she makes a second. Good drives here from Stacy both times, you know, just good read and really proven to be a valuable asset here for the Bobcat offense.
Got a timeout, Lincoln Memorial. Oh, excuse me, media timeout.
Ref's calling that one a media timeout, and they're going to charge Lincoln Memorial 30-second anyway. So Bobcats definitely got their work cut out for them. We see they closed the gap a little bit there with some good drives. It's 32-47, but still quite a ways to go. 2 minutes left in this third period.
Yeah, I see them to pick up the full court pressure and play solid half-court defense. They really need to do a better job of getting number 32 out of the post and securing those rebounds.
They definitely do. And the rebounds are a big factor right now, as we see both offensively and defensively. These opportunities are being missed every single time almost. So I think they got their work cut out for them on that, with the size difference here tonight playing a big factor.
Stacy's really doing a good job pushing. She just needs her teammates to run harder. I mean, she's getting good looks, and they just need to.
She is. We saw some great opportunities there. I mean, the last one was, you know, she ended up getting tripped and getting a foul call against her, but still puts up 2 on the board. So, you know, that's a big drive from Stacy on both times, and her team needs to really feed off of that, I think, and move up court a little bit faster.
I look for Stacy to penetrate more and look for her teammates for the three-point shot.
We were just talking about that, how the three-point shot has been absent from this game on both sides of the ball, both Lincoln Memorial and the Bobcats. So could play factor late in the last quarter as we hit the 2-minute mark in the third. Bobcats putting the pressure on the inside. Nice rebound there by Ammons,
good
passing
box
it
out
out
by
to Stacy. So Brown keeping that one in. Over to Forbes across center. Forbes, good move by Forbes. Ammons comes up with it, runs into Forbes, looking to move the ball out. That one's going to be turned over by the Bobcats. That was a good opportunity. You know what? They made the rebound, so there might be
good
some.
Block by.
What a block!
That is a call I do not agree with.
And they're going to call that one. See a lot of players upset with that one. See fans, coaches, and players upset with that call. I don't agree with it at all. That was a good, clean block. I guess the ref doesn't see it that way. So Lincoln Memorial with a chance here to put some points up on the board. That was a tough call to make for the refs.
You know, that put Bria Forbes in a really tough position. That gave her a 4th foul.
One of the top key players for Bobcats tonight was Forbes, so we have to be careful out there. Just under a minute and a half left in the 3rd period. So we see Bobcats trying to create some space here. Both Stacy and Blankenship creating the screen. Stacy, a little short on that one.
Good move by Stacy.
It was.
She has to convert that shot.
Ammons made the space for her, and she was able to capitalize. And that's going to be a good call there. So Bobcat ball, good opportunity here. I think Stacey had the right idea. I think the Bobcats need to start trying to look to make some threes, open some space up, and close this point gap that they're in.
The Lincoln Memorial defense plays really tight. Good pass by Stacey.
There we go. Brown putting it in for 2. Stacey to Brown for 2. That was great. Great opportunity.
She's really getting her teammates good shots.
She is. She is. Creating those opportunities is huge. There we go. That's going to be called on 32, Josie Harding on Lincoln Memorial. So Bobcats with another opportunity here.
See if Bobcats can get a good shot with the quarter winding down.
Hardnett looking over center for Brown, but that one's going to be taken away. Lincoln Memorial drives down and puts 2 in quite easily.
Look for the Bobcats to take this last shot.
15 seconds left on the clock. Stacy to Brown. Brown puts that up, can't quite get it. I think the Lincoln Memorial is going to have another shot on this one. Doesn't make it. And that one's going to end out the 3rd for us as we see Bobcats are down 34-51. That's a big deficit, but you know what? They've been playing a little bit more aggressively.
They really kept their hands up with their coach being ejected, and really been playing hard.
Coach Williams was ejected after an personally bad call by the ref. A lot of fans and players disagreed with that one as well. So assistant coach Ule taking over for the Bobcats. And we'll see, maybe they can come out, keep that same energy and aggressiveness that they're playing with, and just continue with it.
Definitely.
And we'll be back for more action in the 4th period. Back after that little timeout. This is the 4th period here. Lees-McRae College game of the week. Bobcats down 34-51. They got their work cut out for them.
They do.
We've been saying it all game because they started this game with a deficit and they're still in that deficit. But you know what? They've been proving that they're here to play and they want this home opener win.
Definitely. These ladies have really came out and competed, have played hard, and I want to continue to watch them compete.
They have. So Stacy with the ball right now, a key player tonight for the Bobcats, really moving her offense and even proving that she has some really good defensive skills before in the 3rd.
Definitely.
All-around player here. See Brown trying to open things up, passes to Ammon. Back to Brown.
Lincoln Memorial's coming out more aggressive than man-to-man.
They are. Bobcats still doing a good job moving the ball around, driving inside too.
Good drive by Brown. She's going to the foul line for 2.
That's going to be Brooke Taylor with the foul on Caitlin Brown for the Bobcats. She's got 2. Misses the first one. She's still got one more left, though. Brown puts the second one up. That's rebounded. Lincoln Memorial moving up offensively. Lees-McRae doing a great job playing man defense.
Definitely.
They just need to watch the inside here and get those rebounds. Right there, another missed opportunity.
You know, it's just they're not as big inside, so they're trying to make up with it with speed. But on girls like these, you have to box them out.
It is. It's about forcing them into the area they don't want to go into.
Exactly, and the backside help has to be there on number 32 for Lincoln Memorial. She is really a dominant force in there.
Josie Harding, really one of Lincoln Memorial's key players tonight. Oh, Stacy putting the moves on and gets the drive inside for 2.
Good drive by Stacy.
Stacy with a great read there on that drive, keeping some momentum going for the Bobcats here.
Good box out by Bria Forbes.
It was, and she comes up with a rebound.
Marquia Stacy looks to push. Good pass. Bria Hardnett all the way to the basket.
Hardnett getting 2 on the board for Bobcats.
Bobcats coming out with a little motion this quarter.
Little momentum as we see that Lincoln Memorial takes that timeout.
You know, they need to utilize that more, pushing the ball. Stacy's a great ball handler. If they just get out and run, she'll find them.
You see her speed translate to the rest of the team as well, as we see, you know, that both on defense, you know, she might not be down there right away, but the rest of the team is ready already to take over and really defend against Lincoln Memorial on that inside.
I mean, the game's still pretty close. If they can key together, maybe 3 or 4 stops, they'll be okay.
I think so. They definitely need to capitalize. They need to take all their opportunities, and they need to definitely make those baskets. And they can close this gap here. It's 38-53. And Bobcats with the momentum right now for sure.
I like that Stacy's being aggressive. That will definitely open up her teammates more, maybe to knock down a couple threes.
Yeah, we've been saying that all night, how the lack of 3 is absent, and I think it's going to really come down. I said it last in the third. It's going to come down to the fourth quarter, and I think they need to start, you know, really opening it up and taking those shots.
The Bobcats have definitely done a better job this quarter of taking care of the ball and picking up on defense.
They have, definitely. Capitalizing on opportunities is a big momentum mover for the Bobcats. We see Stacy and Forbes really being key players in that.
Definitely.
So
see a little full court pressure by the Bobcats.
Lincoln Memorial with the ball after the timeout.
Good defense by the Bobcats, forces a turnover.
And that was nice. Ammons, Lincoln Memorial trying to keep that one in. Stacy with the moves. Back to Hardnett. Hardnett puts it up.
Good pass by Stacy.
Stacy and Hardnett, great duo there on the offense. Hardnett putting up 2. Driving in. Bobcats can't make up the rebound. Josie Harding puts 2 up for Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln Memorial comes out in the 2-3 zone.
Blankenship.
Good shot by Blankenship. That's what we were talking about, the 3-point opening up.
We were literally just talking how there's the lack of 3s in this game, and Blankenship putting up 3 for the Bobcats.
Good defense by the Bobcats.
And she comes out with a steal. Blankenship back to Hardnett, looks for Forbes on the line. Can't make it. Can she get the rebound? Harding there for Lincoln Memorial grabs that rebound. And they move up full court real quick with an opportunity to put 2 on the board.
Another layup by the rail splitters. The Bobcats are seeming a little winded after all this pressure they're putting on the rail splitters.
They're doing great on man-to-man, but they just need to move down the court a little fast. And we
Good
see
shot by
Hardnett.
Hardnett. 3-pointers are starting to come open.
This is what the Bobcats need to do.
Timeout by the Rail Splitters.
Timeout from Lincoln Memorial tonight. They're trying to slow Bobcats down here tonight. That's what they're doing. They see them putting up points like that, 2 threes in a row from Hardnett and Blankenship. That's big. They just closed this gap within 10 points almost.
The Bobcats are really playing with emotion right now, playing aggressive, and Stacy has really opened up the offense for them by driving.
She has.
Now the three-pointers are starting to open up.
Yeah, we saw wide open three-pointers from both Hardnett and Blankenship. That's huge.
This is a good timeout. You know, the Bobcats were a to win it from all the pressure, but this will be a good little break for them.
It is. They're trying to slow down the momentum, but I think they're doing the Bobcats a favor by having this timeout here.
Definitely.
We saw last timeout was also to try and slow the Bobcats momentum down. A couple drives there that they capitalized on. So Bobcats came right out of that one just as fired up.
You know, Bobcats have to do a better job, though, of recovering from their press. You know, they're doing a 2-2-1 press, and, you know, at times they'll press and they won't get back, and the Rail Splitters are getting wide open layups, so they have to do a better job with that.
So they've got a little bit of work they have to do still, but not too much. Just need to keep things going here tonight for the Bobcats.
So the Bobcats picking up full court.
Lincoln Memorial trying to drive inside, but Bobcats doing a great job on defense, closing that lane out.
The defense has really picked up full court man-to-man.
It has. We see the shot clock wind down here. They drive inside.
Another foul call on the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's going to be Ammons. And that's Ammons' 5th of the night, so she's going to be subbed out.
They bring in Caitlin Brown, who will definitely help in the transition game.
Definitely. Brittany Guy taking shots for Lincoln Memorial right now.
First shot's no good.
She makes a second. So Bobcats looking to make that. We don't see any full court press here from Lincoln Memorial like we've seen all night. They've switched a little bit.
No, Stacy's penetration has dropped them back into a 2-3 zone. They're trying to contain the drive.
Blankenship looking for some space on the inside of Brown. She drives, gets the call. So Bobcat opportunity here. Foul called on Josie Harding of Lincoln Memorial. Brown puts it up. Can't quite get to the rebound either. We see a quick drive here from Lincoln Memorial down the court.
Foul by Hardnett.
Hardnett with some good defense, playing aggressively here. She gets the call against her. .23, Sydney Anderson taking these shots for Lincoln Memorial. She has 2 shots to take. Makes the first. And misses the second, can't quite get the rebound. Bobcats trying to get the rebound here. There we go, Hardnett comes up with it, quick push here. Hardnett, Blankenship down the court, looking in for Brown, can't quite find it.
Turnover by Hardnett. You know, she just had the right idea, she just went too fast.
So Lincoln Memorial capitalizes on that turnover, puts 2 points on the board, 46-61 here, just under 5.5 minutes left in the fourth period, sorry. So Brown looking for teammates, finds Stacy to Blankenship, just misses the 3, no one there to take the rebound. Lincoln Memorial moving down court fast again.
The threes have really opened up for the Bobcats. Good defense by Stacy on the fast break.
Stacy getting down there really quick, again using her speed and just that was a quick move by Lincoln Memorial to try and drive down like they've done in the past few times. So Stacy doing a great job on defense there.
Stacy's been in the whole game, and she's still giving it her all. She has a lot of energy.
She is. So we see Hardnett here looking for teammates, finds Stacy up top. Just looking around, maybe creating some space here for the Bobcats. Forbes trying to move in. That's going to be a call against Lincoln Memorial. 32, Josie Harding again. That's her 4th call of the night. So Hardnett driving in, finds Brown. Brown puts it up, can't get the rebound. It's going to be a call against Blankenship. It's the team 3rd of the night.
Lees-McRae drops back down into a 2-3 zone.
So Lees-McRae switching up their defense as well. We saw Lincoln Memorial switch up their defense a little bit. Why do you think they did that?
Well, they've been pushing the ball pretty hard, and man-to-man is an aggressive defense that takes a lot of energy, so this is possible to get their energy back.
It does. So we see the zone defense maybe changing things up. They have to adjust to it as Lincoln Memorial makes a 3, increases the lead. Hardnett puts it up. No one there to get the rebound.
That was a good look shot, but she has to knock it down.
Yep. So good opportunities for the Bobcats coming here. And Lincoln Memorial puts 2 more up. We see a timeout here from the assistant coach, the Bobcats.
That was ultimately a lack of communication. She ended up with a wide open shot.
So Lincoln Memorial capitalizing on Bobcats' miscommunication, making a few baskets in a row here with their lead increasing 66 to 46 over the Bobcats. I think we've said it all game, and I really think the Bobcats really need to still work on rebounding.
Definitely.
And we saw they switched their defenses from man defense to zone. I think just because they were getting really tired there.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe to adjust to the speed of the game as well.
Definitely.
But
they need to communicate more in the zone. I mean, this will be a good opportunity for them to stop the post play of Lincoln Memorial, but they have to rebound and communicate.
They definitely do. So we're just under 4 minutes left in the 4th and final quarter here at Williams Gymnasium. So Bobcats have the ball. Stacy and Forbes moving up. Stacy trying to create some space for her team.
Lincoln Memorial's dropped down into a 2-3 zone. They're not really moving in the zone, Dustin?
They're just keeping it, they're keeping in their zones and staying in their sections. Bobcats not moving the ball as the shot clock winds down. Stacy puts up for 3. Can't quite get it in. No one there to take the rebound as that one bounces out. Lincoln Memorial moving fast.
They kind of fell asleep on the zone. In the zone you have to penetrate or screen it, and they're just passing around, not really being aggressive.
Yeah, they're on the outside, and it's opportunities missed every single shot here. And that's going to be a Bobcat ball as the rebound goes off the foot of a Lincoln Memorial player. So Bobcats looking to try and close this point gap a little bit in the last 3 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Good look by Forbes. Good look by Blankenship.
Blankenship puts it up.
Mid-range jump shot. Good rebound by Blankenship.
Forbes back to Blankenship.
Foul call on the rail splitters.
So Hardnett gonna get to take 2 here. That was on 34, Brittany Guy for the rail splitters. So Hardman makes the first. Puts the second up.
Rebound by the Rail Splitters.
So a little press here from the Bobcats. I don't know if they switched up their defense.
Back to a 2-3 zone.
Looks like they're back in the zone after that press. Trying to close this inside out. Can't quite get the rebound.
Another offensive rebound for the Rail Splitters. Been the story all night.
Bobcats just can't get a hand on those when they come off the rim. The height difference here really making a factor in the Bobcats game. So Blankenship trying to drive in. Getting the foul called against her. That's going to be on 52. Lakeisha Beasley. That's a team fourth. Blankenship puts up the first. Misses.
First shot no good. Have Alexis Norwood checking in and Olivia checking in.
So Norwood and Unger coming in for the Bobcats. Blankenship's ready to take her second.
Second one good by Blankenship.
Closes the point gap, 48-68. Bobcats still down considerably. Just trying to close it in the last 2 minutes here. Williams Gymnasium, the Bobcats home opener. Lincoln Memorial moving the ball around. We see Bobcats zone trying to close that outside out. And the call against the Bobcats.
Lack of communication again by the Bobcats on defense.
It was. So that one's going against Caitlin Brown.
That's her fifth.
Harding taking the shot. Excuse me, that was actually Megan Pittman taking the shot for the Rail Splitters, making her first. Bobcats with the ball. Score is 48-70. Minute 42 left on the clock.
You know, at this point, we just look for the Bobcats just to continue to compete.
And that's a turnover by the Bobcats. See the drive down court. Bobcats can't get the rebound. That's put back up. So Lincoln Memorial capitalizing on that turnover and really making things happen. Stacy trying to keep it to Forbes, finds Forbes. Forbes with a nice move, can't quite find the basket though. That rebound's gonna be taken by Lincoln Memorial moving down the court. Lincoln Memorial driving inside, makes the basket. Increasing their lead, 75-48. Stacy moving down court for the Bobcats. Finds Unger, back to Stacy. Trying to create some space. Norwood, top of the key. Finds Unger, Unger drives in. Can't hold on to it. Forbes comes up with it. And looks like
Forbes be going to the line for two.
that's on Rachel Griffin, number 24, Lincoln Memorial. So Forbes with an opportunity here for two. Misses her first. Substitutions for Lincoln Memorial. Forbes ready to take her second now. makes it.
Full court pressure by the Bobcats.
There we go. Forbes with a turnover right over half court. Beautiful defense there. We saw that full court pressure.
Three-point shot by Norwood.
Norwood sinking a three for the Bobcats. Norwood putting 3 points on the board for the Bobcats, 52-75. Memorial drives in, can't quite get it. Bobcats trying to make that rebound. Almost had a hand on the ball, but Stacy knocks that one out. I think the Bobcats really have to work on just controlling off those rebounds.
Definitely.
Once they get a hand on it, just being able to control it off of that is huge.
15 seconds left in the game. Time's winding down.
See the drive inside. That doesn't work out for Lincoln Memorial. Stacy comes up with it for the Bobcats. She's going to take this last shot here. 3 seconds left on the clock. And she makes the buzzer. And that's going to be the end of the game as we see the Bobcats fall 54-75 against Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters.
I'm really proud of these ladies. You know, they came out, played hard, and competed. And at
They sure
the end of
did,
the day, that's all you can ask for.
They came out, they saw what they needed to adjust to, and they certainly did that. You know, they came out and they made the changes, they played aggressively, they were motivated, and they had the drive to put points on the board and close the gap. But as we saw, you know, the early gap really affected them, and it really made a difference. So Bobcats losing their home opener. They're going to move to 0-3 on the season. Tough start for the Lady Bobcats this season. And stay tuned for more. We'll be back with the Lees-McRae College Game of the Week post-game wrap-up. Thank you. And welcome back to Lees-McRae College Game of the Week. This is the post-game. Bobcats fall in this game, don't quite take the win on their home opener. But, you know, they had some good drive, some good motivation during this game, and I really enjoyed watching it. It was an exciting game to watch from the Lees-McRae, the Lady Bobcats out here tonight.
They picked up the pressure in the second half and really took care of the ball. They just had some mishaps on the defensive end, which really hurt them a little bit.
They did, yeah. They couldn't quite make those rebounds, and the fouls were getting called against them all night. As we saw one controversial foul over in the corner here, where Coach Williams actually got ejected on. It didn't affect the team though. Their momentum and their drive, it really kept them going.
It did.
I think it fired them up a little bit, honestly.
Marquia Stacy, she was huge tonight. She really got her teammates involved, both offensively and defensively. She just kept it going the whole night.
Stacy really making a difference here out on the court for the Bobcats. We saw other great plays from Forbes, both offensive and defensively. Ammons as well before she was taken out on, they took her out on, just in case as a warning. And the Bobcats, though, all around look great as a team. You know, they just have to fix those little sharp corners and round things out a little bit.
Rebounding will be a Achilles heel for them for the rest of the season, but defensively they look good. Offensively they have to move a little bit more and utilize their speed.
Definitely. I think they can take some cues from Stacy and
definitely.
on those inside drives and really capitalize on stuff like that. And, you know, we said all game there was a lack of three-pointers here tonight. And then we saw both, I believe it was Blankenship
and Hartnett.
Yep, and come out here and just sink consecutive threes. And if they did that all game, I don't think that gap would have been there.
No, not at all. This was a good test for them, you know. It was a bigger team, so they were going to have to figure out how to handle bigger teams, but ultimately it helped them learn some things.
Bigger but evenly matched on both sides. It was a great matchup tonight here at Williams Gymnasium. I enjoyed watching it. Thanks for joining me here tonight, Rashad.
Yeah, no problem.
And stay tuned for more of the Lees-McRae College Game of the Week